Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back here to Everett and Case Arena. Steve Stricker alongside John Hines, getting set for match number 2 here at the Frankfurt Semi-States. And John, I hope this is as exciting as match number 1, where we saw the Pioneer Lady Panthers advance to their first ever state championship match next week at Worthen Arena down at Ball State University, defeating Covington 25-14, 22-25, 25-12, and 25-18, winning that one 3-1. Match number 2 here on RTC TV4 is going to feature another Hoosier North Athletic Conference team in the North Judson St. Pierre Blue Jays, and they're going to be taking on an opponent from the TRC tonight, the Wabash Lady Apaches. And John, I tell you what, the first match did not disappoint.
Not at all. Not at all, man. And congratulations to Coach Nyes and the Lady Panthers making their first trip to the state championship next weekend at Worthen Arena down there at Ball State. And I'll tell you, this match will be probably close to the same thing we're going to see. I mean, two teams that have been, well, I mean, Wabash 33-3 on the year. Judson 25-7, and Judson comes in, you know, winning the Hoosier North Athletic Conference. The only game that Pioneer actually lost was to Judson, and of course, you know, Wabash 33-3. I mean, you can't look past that record. I mean, they've played some good teams in the TRC, and they've played in a couple tournaments, and they've got some good-sized girls out there. When they were warming up, they've got some good size.
Yeah, the Apaches are dominated by seniors, and saw them a couple times in person, actually taking on the Rochester Lady Zebras. And Rochester was able to take them to 5 sets both times, but Judson or Wabash pulled out the win in both matches, including the state or the sectional championship match down at North Miami High School. So the Apaches got here. They defeated Manchester in the first round of the sectional with 3-0, and then made it into the championship game, won against Rochester 3-2. Down at the regional, they defeated Frankton 3-0, and in the championship game last Saturday evening, they defeated Tipton 3-2. For the Lady Blue Jays, coming out of the Hoosier North Athletic Conference, they defeated Rensselaer Central in their first round sectional matchup 3-0. They defeated North Newton 3-0 semifinal round, and in the championship sectional match, they defeated Boone Grove 3-0. Last Saturday in their regional semifinal matchup, they defeated Andrean 3-1. And they defeated South Adams 3-0. So that's pretty impressive, John. In their run so far, have only lost 1 set, and that was to a very tough Andrean team. So the Lady Blue Jays come in here looking for their first opportunity. We don't really have a horse in the fight, so to speak. Yeah. But I tell you what, either way, you live in Wabash.
I do.
Judson is very close to Rochester, Hoosier North Athletic Conference team. It'd be cool to see them go on. It'd be cool to see Wabash go on. So we're just here to, you know, root for a great match, really. Much like we had this morning.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, you know, I live in Wabash, so it's kind of cool seeing the orange and black here. So that's cool. But then you've also got North Judson, who, you know, up the road not too far from Winnemac, and we've covered them football-wise through our coverage with other teams, and they've always been good to us up there. And so, you know, AD Eastock over there, and you know, we've got 2 teams that I think match up pretty well. You know, when you see them on the court, you've got big hitters and Ergang short, and then over here Cox and Frazier for the Lady Jays. So it should be a pretty good matchup.
Well, it's pretty neat because in the basketball coverage that we've done here on RTC TV4, we've gotten to cover several North Judson games, and you see a lot of these girls out here, Lauren Cox, Macy Reinbold, of course Lily Frazier, all very, very talented basketball players as well. So it's neat to see them for the first time in person here on the volleyball court. And got a little bit of a tie-in too with my wife Carrie, who's here today. Her former softball coach at McConaughey, is her daughter, Courtney Trusty, is a senior for North Judson. And one of her best friends from high school who was on that softball team, her daughter is a senior, Abigail Venipal, for Wabash. So it's got a little bit of extra flair to it, I guess you could say. And
small world.
And actually, my cousin Brad Rhoda, his daughter plays for North Judson, number 5, Morgan Rhoda. So yeah, there's a lot of tie back, and it's neat. We talked about the Pioneer community. Both of these communities, Wabash very well, but North Judson, another one of those small towns. And Greg Eastock is the first-year athletic director at North Judson, and he was very, very good to us as we came up a couple weeks ago with the Pioneer Panthers and covered the football game with North Judson, and looking forward to several more times here seeing these 2 teams throughout this basketball season, which is right around the corner.
I know.
We got basketball games starting on Thursday. Going to be kicking things off on RTC TV4 down at Caston High School. First girls game of the season. Lady Comets hosting the Lady Dragons. So not much of a break here, is there?
It doesn't stop, does it, man?
No, the Lady Panthers still rolling. You're going to be busy still with the Panthers football team. Yeah, things are rolling well here. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to this afternoon's match, and thanks to my wife Carrie for helping out here as we're running a little extra with a second camera, and thanks to Scott Sager back at RTC Central for all his work that he does and helping us get things rolling. So looks like we're getting set to go here for match number 2.
In the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those
change that out.
Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and not welcome at IHSA events.
So we're getting ready to get the lineups for Judson.
Coaches, officials, and your fellow fans. They're respected and your cooperation is appreciated. Please enjoy the game.
Wabash, let's get things going here. So let's get the lineups, the non-starters and the starters.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we honor.
We're going to get the national anthem first.
With the playing of the national anthem.
Now we'll get to starters and non-starters for both teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Frankfort High School's Everett Case Arena. Tonight, on the John Milholland Court, the 2018 IHSAA Class 2A Semi-State between the visiting Lady Apaches of Wabash
So the Lady Apaches will be the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. And that would make the Lady Jays your home team.
Let's meet the teams. First, the reserves for the visiting Lady Apaches of Wabash.
So the non-starters for Wabash.
Number 2, Delaney Truman. Number 5,
Delaney Truman.
Jordan Stumbo.
Jordan Stumbo.
Number 7,
Taylor Johnson.
Number 10,
Kaylin Richardson.
Number 12,
Kylie Stone.
Number 13,
Olivia Short.
Number 17, Kendall Fields.
Kendall Fields.
18,
Sydney Osborne.
Number 19, Alexis Westendorf.
And Alexis Westendorf. And now the starters for the Wabash Apaches.
And here is the starting lineup for the visiting Lady Apaches of Wabash. A senior, number 9, Abigail Venipal.
Abigail Venipal, number 9.
A senior, number 11, Brooke Ergang.
Brooke Ergang, a senior.
A senior, number 25, Samantha Ergang.
Samantha Ergang.
A senior, number 8, Tabitha Wagner.
Tabitha Wagner, number 8, a senior.
A senior, number 23, Kaylee Graff.
Kaylee Graff, a senior, number 23.
A senior, number 6, Mackenzie Haslett.
Mackenzie Haslett, number 6, a senior.
A sophomore, number 21, Mariah Wyatt.
And Mariah Wyatt, the sophomore.
Head coach, Katie Cromer.
Katie Cromer, the head coach for the Lady Apaches of Wabash.
And here are the reserves.
The Lady Blue Jays of North Judson, the reserve players.
I tell you what, John, North Judson has traveled well.
Delaney Martin.
Number 5, Morgan Rhoda.
Rhoda.
Number 8, Abigail Chambers.
Abigail Chambers.
Number 11, Natalia Gebka.
Natalia Gebka.
Number 13, Jordan Dushek.
Jordan Dusek.
And here's the starting lineup for North Judson.
The starting lineup for the Judson Blue Jays.
A senior, number 2, Mackenzie Harper.
Mackenzie Harper, number 2, the setter.
A sophomore, number 9, Tabitha Pop.
Tabitha Pop.
A senior, number 6, Lauren Cox.
Lauren Cox, a senior.
A freshman, number 3, Alexi Harper.
Alexi Harper, number 3, a freshman, getting the start.
A sophomore, number 14, Lillian Frazier.
Lillian Frazier, the sophomore.
A senior, number 7, Macy Reinbold.
Macy Reinbold, the senior.
And a senior, number 12, Courtney Trusty.
And Courtney Trusty, the libero. And they're coached by Madison Fingerhut. Judson coming in 25-7, Wabash 33-3.
All right, John, like we talked about, this is just bonus coverage for us here, and I just want a great match here. No real dog in the fight as far as who wins this one, but the 2A semi-state championship, a trip to Worthing Arena on the line to join the Pioneer Lady Panthers there next week. This is your 2A semi-state North championship. The North Judson St. Pierre Blue Jays and the Wabash Lady Apaches. Ought to be a great matchup here. But we didn't do the Pioneer North Judson. That was at Judson, right? So we didn't see that one.
For volleyball?
For
no.
volleyball,
No.
yeah. So first chance to get to see the Lady Jays here on the volleyball court. Like I said, I've saw a Wabash a couple times against Rochester, and one thing you notice right away is their power.
Yeah.
They're pretty tall, but they have some power that very few teams I saw play volleyball this year can match the power of Wabash. And their blocking ability up front is also very strong. So Judson's going to have to be smart. That's the one thing I saw Rochester do in the first time they played in the second and third sets. They really adjusted, tried to quit trying to hit through them.
So Abigail Venipal starting things off for the Lady Apaches of Wabash. And there's a good serve, and that's going to be out. And that'll be a point for the Apaches.
And Venipal gets them started with the ace.
Set to serve again. One right at the libero, Trusty. Cox.
Ooh, that might have been going out.
Yep. A good tip, and that's Wagner. Tabitha Wagner able to tip it over the net for the Apaches, 2-0. Set across to Cox in the left hand, and holy moly!
I tell you what, that's the first time I've seen her on the volleyball court. She's a very talented basketball player, but that was a shot from Cox right there.
Number 2, Mackenzie Harper.
So Mackenzie Harper to serve for the Jays. Dig is set across to Wagner. Tabitha Wagner down the line, but out of bounds and into the trash can out there.
North Judson.
She get a couple points for that.
All right.
Harper is set to serve. Tied 2-2. Set again for Wagner. Wagner going down that line again. And a point for Wabash. Into that rotation for the Apaches, Kylie Stone.
Kylie Stone with the serve, number 11, Brooke Ergang.
So back to serve, Brooke Ergang for the Apaches. Jump serve. Cox takes it. Set for Cox again. Cox rifles one down. And Wabash is going to make it back over. What a play. And Wabash will pick up the point. Wow.
And Wabash has traveled well as well.
Yeah, they have.
Oh my goodness, they are loud and proud here, the Apaches fans, and they should be after that one.
Cox takes the ball. Cox lines up, rockets one off. Brooke Ergang.
With the serve for North Judson, number 9, Tabitha Pop.
So Tabitha Pop back to serve. Set across to Ergang. Frazier. And she'll get it through the block of Ergang.
Point, North Judson.
And that's Samantha Ergang there, number 25. Brooke and Samantha sisters. Pop driving it over. Set across to Ergang. Ergang through the block. Point Wabash. Trusty rotates back in the lineup for North Judson. So Sam Ergang back to serve. It's a tough ball to handle by Trusty. Now just put it over, be a free ball. Back set. It's off the block. Good job by Judson. There's a set for Cox. Cox. And Cox keeps it alive somehow.
Unfortunately, though, she set it basically over for the Wabash player. And
Wyatt able to put it away on that kill. So Sam Ergang back to serve. Cox, that'll be an ace for Ergang. And Wabash up 7-4 here in the first set. Ergang sends one over. Trusty able to get the dig. Oh, a nice tip. Trusty getting on the floor. Again, another tip. Wabash trying to keep it alive, and Ergang gets it from the back line. It's a tough set. Cox, Ergang able to make the dig. It's a pass to Wagner. Tabitha Wagner lines up. This is going to be a free ball over, but Cox can't get it over the net. The point for the Apaches, up 8-4. So Samantha Ergang on the serve. Set for Wagner. Wagner, Trusty. And Wagner able to send one down and pick up the kill. We got a timeout here on the floor by Judson. Wabash up 9-4. We'll take a break here on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Tiny Threads Children's Boutique of Wabash wishes the Lady Panthers and the Lady Apaches good luck in tonight's contests. Tiny Threads has the latest styles and fashion to keep your kiddos looking sharp. Be sure to shop Tiny Threads for all of your holiday gifts this season. Ellen's Bridal and Dress Boutique offers custom fittings and dress selection with all of the accessories. Join us for our trunk show November 2nd through 4th. We wish the Lady Apaches and future Ellen's brides much luck this weekend.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
So we're getting back serving after the timeout by Judson. Cox sets up, fires one, and it's going to be just in the back line. Boy, that was close, but that umpire right there on the line, able to see it. So point for the Judson Blue Jays.
Judson, number 6, Lauren Cox.
Cox ready to serve. The left hand floats it over. Wagner takes it. Set. Tipped over, and that's going to be out of bounds. Point for Judson.
Point, North Judson.
Well, that was a timely timeout there by Coach Fingerhut. Yeah. Judson able to get a couple points here coming out of that.
Boy, that's a tough ball to handle if you're...
Oh, not seen that.
Yeah.
Just punches it literally across.
Oh, man.
Point, North Judson.
That was good. And they're going to call that. It'll be a point for Wabash.
Out of bounds, point, Wabash. Substitution for Wabash, number 13, Olivia Short.
So Olivia Short will come into that front line. So Wagner serving. Set. Boy, that's a big hard hit.
Great dig though by Wabash.
Yeah. Able to stay out of the net somehow. Stone comes back with it. Short will send it over. Set again. Yeah. That's going to be out. Macy Reinbold.
Just not able to get that downward angle on that one, Reinbold.
Tabitha Wagner serving. Cox with the dig. The set by Truman. Good job by Ergang. Set back across, and that's going to be a point for Judson. And that's what tried to go get that, but just couldn't quite get there.
Judson, number 3, Alexi Harper.
Harper to serve.
We saw Landis do that in the first match, and with quite a bit of effectiveness.
It's going to be set to the libero. Short set. Pass across. Stone. Cox will just have to get it over for a free ball. Stone sets up, trying to get it over, and that's going to drop in. I don't know how that worked.
That doesn't work 80% of the time, and Cox got lucky right there, drops one in.
So Harper back serving for the Lady Jays. Boy, Stone doesn't wait for a set. Cox drops one over. And a point for the Jays.
Judson's battled back within one. So that was a great timeout by North Judson.
Harper going deep. Stone sends it over to Short. Short off the block. Point, Wabash.
Substitution for Wabash, number 23.
Kaylee Graff will come in to serve for the Lady Apaches.
Number 8, Abigail Chambers. With the serve for Wabash. Number 23, Kaylee Graff.
Chambers will come in for Judson. Cox will take that. The set. Reinbold. It's going to make it over, but Trusty keeps it alive, but that's going to be a double hit.
For Judson, 2 hits. Point Wabash.
So Kaylee Graff serving for the Apaches. They go right at Cox again. Cox will tip it deep. Short set. And that ball probably was out.
That would have been close.
Send it over. And a tough pass there. on the part of Kaylee Graff, and a point for Judson.
Whatever the case was right there, that was a great dig by Cox. Whether it was going to be out or not, she was able to get underneath that.
Trusty serving for the Lady Jays. It's going to be handled. A good job by Wabash to stay with that one. They set again. Reinbold off the libero. Hazlitt. Set again for Reinbold this time. Wow.
Oh.
That's a good tip. Wabash will stay with it.
Out.
And it's going to be out. And it wasn't touched somehow.
Great volley right there by both sides.
Trusty will serve. Fields on the dig. And Hazlitt can't get it over the net, so a point for Judson, and we're tied 13-all now. Trusty serve. Hazlitt takes the dig. Set across. Oh, a good dig there by Cox. And Reinbold off the block. Judson up now, 14-13.
You know, Lauren Cox comes in, and I would have expected her to be the terrific frontline player, but she's impressing the heck out of me in the back line as well.
All-around player for his size. That's going to be deep and out. And Brooke Ergang got a lot on it, but just a little too much. We got a timeout, Wabash. We're taking timeout as well here on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Carmichael Electric has been serving the commercial and residential electrical needs of North Central Indiana for over 10 years. From service upgrades, complete rewires, new construction, and more, Carmichael Electric guarantees 100% satisfaction. Online at carmichael-electric.com. Kessling Home Healthcare has all of the coolest new equipment, like the So Clean CPAP sanitizer, the Upwalker stand-up rollator, new athletic bracing, and dual motor Golden Tech power recliners. Personalized service is their specialty. Online at kesslinghomehealthcare.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here where the Blue Jays have battled back and taking the 15-13 lead here in set number 1 against the Wabash Apaches. Winner moves on to Ball State Worthen Arena next week for a state championship opportunity.
Oh, what?
Oh, Cox, what a hustle.
Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, that ball was going out big time. Cox will just send it over. Just set for her gang. And a big time kill by Wyatt. And Samantha Ergang will come into that lineup for the Apaches.
Number 6, Mackenzie Hazlitt.
Hazlitt back serving. Cox takes it on the dig. Set across. That's going to be tough. And that'll be a kill for Reinbold.
North Judson. With the serve for North Judson, number 7, Macy Reinbold.
Reinbold ready to serve. Floats it over. The ball's sent back across. This set for Cox. Oh, wow!
Big block.
Wow, great job by Samantha Ergang getting up and handling that block, keeping it in bounds.
Substitution for Wabash, number 8, Tabitha Wagner.
So Wagner back in the lineup and set to serve for the Lady Apaches. Venipal. Cox lines up, puts it off the net, off the kill.
Substitution.
Took that off of Kaylee Graff, and the pass wasn't even anywhere near anybody, went off the net.
Mackenzie Harper.
So Harper back serving. Cross set to Wagner. Tabitha Wagner sends it over. Trusty. And that's going to be 4 hits. And it's going to be a point for Wabash.
Judson, 4 hits, point Wabash. Substitution for Wabash number 12, Kylie Stone. With the serve, number 11, Brooke Ergang.
Brooke Ergang serving. Oh, that's a tough ball to handle. Harper. Trusty will set to Harper. This will be a tough ball to handle. Hazard will take it. Set for Cox. And that's going to be out.
Out of bounds, a point, Wabash.
What a first set, tied at 17.
Yeah. Ergang. Brooke Ergang with the serve. The set to Pop. Pop will find the floor right in front of Hazlitt for the point. Back and forth. 18-17 now. Judson takes that 1-point lead.
With the serve, number 9, Tabitha Pop.
Tabitha Pop sends it to Hazlitt with the dig. Wagner across to Sam Ergang. She tips it over the top. Harper. Cox will just tip it over the blocks. That's going to be a double hit.
Yep. 2 hits, point for Judson.
So Judson takes a 2-point lead.
John, this is a critical point right here. The team that gets to 20 first has a huge advantage.
Tabitha Pop pounds one out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
The service there. Courtney Trusty back in the lineup.
With the serve for Wabash, number 25, Samantha Ergang.
Sam Ergang on the serve to Trusty. Set by Harper. Cox finds the backside off of Ergang. Back in the lineup. So Lauren Cox, the left-hander, gets up there, ready to serve. Up 20-18 here in the first set. Tough ball to handle for Wagner. Cox goes off the back. And that goes off of Venipal. Cox takes it. There's a set. Reinbold. That's going to be out, and a point for the Lady Jays. Another timeout for Wabash. We'll take one as well. We'll be back on RTC TV4.
I'm Ed Schroeder, Republican candidate for Cass County Sheriff, and with the election just around the corner, I want to tell you why I'm the best qualified candidate for this position. A lifelong resident of Cass County, I received a degree from DePaul University. I've graduated from the Northwestern University School Police Staff and Command, and I'm with 1% of police officers nationwide who have graduated from the FBI National Academy. I have 31 years of law enforcement experience, and 25 of those years have been in supervision and leadership. I'm Ed Schroeder. Cass County is my home, and I ask for your vote on November 6th.
Back here at Everett and Case Arena at Frankfort High School, where the Lady Blue Jays lead 22-18 over the Lady Apaches in set number 1. This is the 2A North Semi-State. Winner moves on to Worthen Arena next week at Ball State for a chance for a state championship.
A little bit raucous here.
Oh man, it's great. I love it. This is what you'd expect out of a semi-state crowd.
Off the block. Ergang setting for Wagner. She'll tip it across. Frazier takes it. Reinbold off the block. Pass Tabitha Wagner. She'll go off the block, and that'll be a point for the Lady Apaches.
Substitution for Wabash, number 13, Olivia Short.
Olivia Short into the lineup on that front line. And Wagner will be back serving. Floats it over. Frazier takes it. Set by Harper. And what a kill attempt by Reinbold. And Cox comes in from the middle. Wagner keeping it alive across to short. Harper set for Reinbolt. Reinbolt, Hazlitt able to take the dig. A deep shot, and that's going to be out of bounds. Olivia Short couldn't keep it in.
Judson, substitution for Wabash, number 17, Kendall Fields.
Kendall Fields in the lineup for Wabash, and Judson up 23-19, pushing for that set point here. And it's been back and forth. They decided not to chase the ball all the way around Everett Case Arena, I guess. And throw in another one. Harper, serve. Hazlitt takes the dig, passing. Short will just tip it over, and they're going to call
Double
a double
hit.
hit.
It's going to bring up set point here for the Blue Jays. Opportunity to take the early 1-set lead.
Alexi Harper serving off of Hazlitt. Fields pass to Short, and Short's able to drop it over the blocks.
Substitution for Wabash, number 23, Kaylee Graff.
Graff will come in to serve.
North Judson, number 8, Abigail Chambers. Graff with the serve.
Set point again here for the Lady Blue Jays of North Judson. Short set. Reinbolt knocks it out of bounds. It's not touched, so that'll be a point for Wabash. Cox takes the dig. Short set.
Oh, what a block.
Man.
Mariah Wyatt with a huge block for the Apaches.
She hung in the air for about 5 seconds, it seemed like, to get that block. It's a set. Frazier off the block. It's going to be trouble.
That's going to do it. Blue Jays are going to take set number 1, 25-22. They take a 1-0 lead here in the 2A Semi-State North matchup. We're going to take a quick break here on RTC TV4. Come back with set number 2 here in a moment. Thanks for tuning in. Be back here in just a moment.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at hbgutter.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe the drug epidemic in Cass County must be met with education through drug awareness programs. My plan is to drive out drugs. I believe in reducing crime in our county through crime prevention initiatives. My heart is to improve communication with the citizens of our communities. I believe in finding the best policies, procedures, and programs for our jail operations to lessen the burden on Cass County taxpayers. And I believe the Sheriff's Office can operate and function without any tax increases. My goal is to use resources wisely to work within approved budgets. I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe in local leadership for our law enforcement. With your help, we can accomplish a better system for a safer future.
Paid for by the committee to elect Dale Campbell for sheriff.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Knievel Insurance Agency of Royal Center, offering home, auto, farm, and commercial business insurance tailored to fit your custom needs. We are the smart insurance choice. Contact Knievel Insurance today for your free quote. The Winnemac Corner Deli. From daily lunch specials to full-service event catering, the Winnemac Corner Deli offers a variety of mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees. Stop by today or reach out to us on Facebook. The Winnemac Corner Deli. Smoking good food.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here to Everett N-Case Arena here at Frankfort High School. Getting set for set number 2. North Judson leads 1-0 after taking set number 1, 25-22.
Harper serving for Judson. Ergang will drop it over the top. Trusty takes it. Deep set by Reinbold. Haslett. Harper and Cox lines it up, but a good block by Wagner and Ergang up there in the front. Another nice smart play. Wagner, Cox, she gets to a lot of balls you'd never expect.
Little miscommunication there between Cox and Pop.
Substitution for Wabash number 12, Kylie Stone.
Cost the Blue Jays a chance on that one.
So Brooke Ergang serving. Well, that's a tough serve to handle, and there's an ace.
Well, Wabash starting off the second set much the way they did the first.
Yep. Ergang this time a little bit deeper serve. Harper, Cox.
Oh, wow.
Rockets one off of Brooke Ergang for the first point for the Lady Jays. Tabitha Pop will be back to serve.
When Cox gets up there and winds up, I don't want to be on the other side of the net.
Stone. Pop able to get to that one. Harper will send it over. And then double hit on the Apaches.
Wabash 2 hits, point North Judson.
Pop with that jump serve. Tough play by Haslett, and Stone comes in on the kill attempt. Harper sets for Frazier. Frazier down the line off of Ergang. Point for the Judson Lady Blue Jays. Up 3-2 now. Wagner took that one. Sam Ergang, and that'll be out and a point for Wabash.
Out of bounds, point Wabash.
So Samantha Ergang will be back serving.
With the serve, number 25, Samantha Ergang.
Well, hard off a Trusty. Cox will just get it back over. Cross set. And Wyatt puts it in the net. And a point for Judson.
With the serve, number 6, Lauren Cox.
So Cox serving. Short set for Wagner. Oh, a nice block by Wyatt up there on Cox, coming from the middle.
Substitution for Wabash, number 13, Olivia Short.
Short
with the serve.
Into the lineup.
Tabitha Wagner.
Wagner serving for Wabash. Set Reinbold off the block. Point for Judson on that kill.
North Judson. Substitution for Wabash, number 17, Kendall Field.
Well, Reinbold's got some hops.
Number 3, Alexia Harper.
Alexia Harper. Stone to Short. Short off the block and down.
Tried to dig that one out.
Substitution for North Judson, number 8, Abigail Chambers in for Wabash, number 23, Kaylee Graff.
So Graff will be back serving for the Lady Apaches. Harper, Frazier able to get it back across. It's set over to Ergang. Cox will knock it out of bounds on the back line.
Out of bounds, point Wabash.
So Wabash able to get the lead 6-5 here in the second set. Graff, Cox takes it. Short set, pounds it right down in.
Point North Judson.
It was Reinbold off of Graff.
With the serve for North Judson, number 12, Courtney Trusty.
Courtney Trusty serving for North Judson. That's into the net. Service error and point Wabash. Well, Steve, both these teams just going back and forth and back and forth.
Well, that's what we were talking about in the pregame. That's kind of what we hoped, you know, there'd be just a back and forth match, and they're not disappointing right now.
Cox trying to find that back line, but just a little deep.
The Apaches take a 2-point advantage. Wabash trying to tie it up here, trailing 1-0.
Haslett serving. Trusty takes it. Short set, Reinbolt off the block. Ergang passing over to Short. Short into the block. Short tip, and it's going to go off of Samantha Ergang at the net. Point for Judson. So smart play by Reinbolt.
With the serve for North Judson, number 7, Macy Reinbolt.
Reinbolt serving. Floats it over. Ergang to Short. Reinbolt going to come from the middle. Hits it deep. The pass. Haslett will send it over. Reinbolt. Cox lines up. Fires it off the block of Sam Ergang. Short sends it across, and Brooke Ergang will have to send it back. Set by Harper. Harper. Cox will just tip it over. Good hustle by Ergang. As Brooke Ergang gets to it, then Sam Ergang gets it over the top. Cox.
Boom!
You knew it was coming, Steve.
Yeah. Cox with a big left-handed kill right there. Puts that one away for the Jays.
Just floats it right over. Back to Short, and that's going to be a point off the block.
Point Wabash. Substitution for Wabash, number 8, Tabitha Wagner, and number 9, Abigail Venipal.
Venipal and Wagner come into that lineup for Wabash. Venipal will be back to serve. Brooke Ergang with the short set over the net. Is set for Cox. Cox off the block. And a great job by Sam Ergang, able to find this sideline. Nobody was there, and she's able to pick up the point.
I think Cox just mistimed her jump a little bit on that one.
So Venipal to serve. Trusty able to get the dig. Frazier across to pop. Pop into the blocks. Set again, this time.
There she got
Cox. Nobody was even up there. Venipal just probably should have had that ball, but she just didn't move quick enough. So Alexia Harper, excuse me, Mackenzie Harper serving. Tabitha Wagner into the block, and a good job by Alexia Harper. Cox will send it over. Ergang sends it back. Cox rockets one in, and a good job by Tabitha Wagner. She had to block it right in, back into Cox.
Substitution for Wabash.
Point for Wabash. Wabash up 11-9 now. So Brooke Ergang serving just over the net. Harper set for Harper, and it's out.
Out of bounds.
Mackenzie to Alexi Harper, and the ball was out of bounds on the kill attempt. So 3-point lead for Wabash now. Brooke Ergang serving. Tough jump serve. Cox will handle somehow. Cox tips it over the top, and a good job by Samantha Ergang to return the favor.
Ergang, both of the Ergangs are very talented volleyball players, as I've seen in the 3 matches I've got to watch.
That's going to be long.
A little too much on that one there.
With the serve for North Judson, number 9, Tabitha Pop.
So Tabitha Pop to serve. And that ball was going out probably, and they're going to call a double hit and point for Judson.
Back and forth we go. Blue Jays back to within 2 here. Set number 2. Blue Jays lead 1-0.
That's out. A little bit long on Reinbold's pop serve.
With the serve for Wabash, number 25, Samantha Ergang.
So Sam Ergang in there to serve. Jump serve. Cox able to tip it over. Nobody there for Wabash, but a good job.
In. Oh, my.
Oh, Vinipal. Hey, look what I found.
Judson fans don't like that call, but the official right on the line.
Frazier off the block, and that'll drop in for the kill.
Point North Judson.
So Lillian Frazier.
With the serve for North Judson, number 6, Lauren Cox.
Cox ready to serve. Oh, that's going to be a tough one to handle. Vinipal will find a way to get it back over. Cox set. Set again. This time Reinbold. Cox sets up Frazier. Cox will get it over. Ergang able to take it. Stone with the pass to Wagner. Wagner out of bounds.
Blue Jays back to within 2.
Ergang sets for Wagner, and she'll tip it over. Harper able to get it. Harper with a set to Reinbold, and it's going to be out.
Just outside on the far side there for the Blue Jays.
These Harper girls, one's a freshman and one's a senior, and they look like twins.
With the serve,
And of course, they're number 3 and 2. Frazier takes that one. Cox gets on top of that.
Not going to have a play in the stands. Lauren Cox with the big kill again for the Blue Jays.
North Judson substitution for Wabash, number 17, Kendall Fields. With the serve, number 3.
This official here on the near side must do some bowling. He's got the nice serve.
Nice job by Hazlitt. Short. Set to short.
Great play by the Blue Jays, and Wabash kind of looking at each other like, hey, I got that, you got that. Nope, nobody got that. Wabash is going to take a timeout. We'll take a break here as well. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout north central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here to Case Arena at Frankfort High School, where in set number 2, Wabash holds on to a 16-15 lead. But the Blue Jays have rallied back to within 1.
Ergang.
Into the net.
Yep.
Ties things up here.
Illegal attack point, North Judson.
Just back and forth. Now we're tied up again. Hazlitt. Stone across. Short will get it over. Trusty and...
Oh my goodness, how did Frazier do that?
Somehow, I have no idea. Trusty keeps it alive. The set for Ergang. Wham! Wham! Wyatt gets up and sends it down.
Substitution for North Judson, number 8.
I still don't know how Frazier got that from the back line, somehow from waist high, able to get that back across.
Crazy. Graff, Cox with that. She'll have to get it back over.
Ooh, that was out.
Tough ball. Set Reinbolt into the block of Wyatt. Wow, we could be here for a while, Steve, the way these are going. Trusty serving for the Lady Jays. Floats it over. Hazlitt, that'll be an ace for Courtney Trusty. Brooke Ergang will get it across. Frazier with that back set. And that'll be out, and a point for Judson. And I'll tell you what, Steve, we see that a lot from Pioneer, doing those little tip balls like that and not really setting it. And Judson's finding some openings in that defense of Wabash. Trusty serve. Ergang. Hazlitt to Ergang. Ergang. This time it goes off of Chambers. And a point for Wabash.
Number 6, Mackenzie Hazlitt.
So Hazlitt ready to serve. That's going to be deep and out.
Out of bounds, point North Judson.
So 2018, Judson. Reinbolt sends it over. Graff takes. Ergang. Short. Harper, and they're going to call a double hit on Lauren Cox.
So Judson 2 hits, point Wabash. Substitution for Wabash number 9.
Apache's back to within one now. This has been a fantastic second set here. Wabash trying to even things up at one set apiece.
Harper across to Cox. Cox gets that left hand in there and drives it home for the kill.
Lady Jays trying to go up 2-0 here.
Alexi Harper with the serve, number 2, Mackenzie Harper.
So Mackenzie Harper back to serve. The freshman. She goes right to Hazlitt. The set to Ergang. Cox able to reach over there and keep it on Wabash's side. And set to Cox. Cox lines up, and that's going to be blocked out of bounds.
Out of bounds, point Wabash.
So timeout Wabash.
Timeout Wabash.
We'll take a timeout as well here on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Each year, RTC TV4 broadcasts hundreds of live local events happening right here in our communities. Become a sponsor, and our audience is your audience. Logo sponsorships and commercial advertisements available. See for yourself online at rtc4.com. Vote Ed Schroeder for Cass County Sheriff. Ed is a lifelong Cass County resident and currently a major with the Indiana State Police. He is a trusted and proven leader who is committed to making our community better. Online at schroederforsheriff.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here to Case Arena. Lady Blue Jays trying to go up 2-0.
So set to Wagner off the block. It's going to be out. They're going to say they were in the net. So a point for Judson. Floats it over. He's set for Wagner. Wagner looking across the tip, the pop, and point for...
I don't know, was that going to be in? That looked like that would have been pretty close.
It's going to be close.
Pop made the play on it. 23-20 here.
Brooke Ergang serving for the Lady Apaches. Cox able to get it back over. Set Wagner. Harper to Pop. Pop lines up, fires it off the block. Stone into the block and point for the Lady Jays. And let's set point to go up 2-0. Tabitha Pop back to serve.
Somewhere the Apaches haven't been for the entire tournament.
Yeah. Oh, that's
still live.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
I don't know, the Lady Jays kind of fall asleep on that a little bit. I think they thought that was down.
The communication wasn't there. Reinbold and Pop were both, neither of them went for it. So Sam Ergang fires one over. That's going to be blocked back down. Wyatt and the Wabash picking up the point. So
Lady Apache's not going away quietly.
They're not done yet. Samantha Ergang serving. Gets that side spin on that ball. Frazier. Brooke Ergang gets to it. Wagner over the top. Trusty on the set. Across to Harper, out of bounds, and
set number 2 goes to the Lady Blue Jays. 25-22, same as set number 1.
Yeah.
Puts North Judson up 2-0. We're going to take a quick break as we move into set number 3 here at Case Arena. Thanks for tuning in to this afternoon's semi-state Class 2A between the Wabash Apaches and North Judson Blue Jays. Be back here in a moment on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Well, welcome back here to Everett and Case Arena at Frankfort High School. And we are entering set number 3 here in the Class 2A North Semi-State between the North Judson San Pierre Blue Jays and the Wabash Lady Apaches. And North Judson has a commanding 2-0 lead. John, this is a very unfamiliar place for Wabash. They've only lost 1 set throughout the tournament. So they're going to have to battle back here if they're going to try and advance. They cannot lose another set, obviously.
Yeah, and I mean, this has just been back and forth. It's about as close as you can get in a semi-state matchup, the way it's going right now. I mean, Wabash, you think they're out of it, and here they come back. And really, I mean, they haven't been within any further than 3 or 4 points, and then they come roaring back, tie it up, maybe get ahead, and then Judson will get it. Right now, Judson's up 2-0, looking to perhaps put it away and make a trip down there to Muncie, Indiana next week.
Well, let's see what happens here in set number 3. Judson took both the first 2 sets by matching 25-22 scores.
With the first serve,
1 set away from taking a trip to Muncie next Saturday.
So Abigail Venipal serving for the Lady Apaches. Goes off Reinbold on the dig. Back, Reinbold will send it over. Sam Ergang And a good job by Brooker Gang to get it back over the net. Cox. It wasn't real powerful, but it worked.
Well, you don't have to throw your fastball every time out if you find the right placement.
Ergang to Ergang, tipped over. Cox.
Oh,
I don't know how Cox can hit it twice.
She hit it twice.
North Judson, 2 hits, point Wabash. In for Wabash, number 12, Kylie Stone. With the serve, number 11, Brooke Ergang.
So Brooker Gang serving. Kylie Stone into the lineup for the Lady Apaches. Cox takes the dig. Set by Harper to Cox. Cox off of Ergang. Stone!
Live, nope.
Good try by Judson, but Stone was able to get it to stay over on their side. Brooker Gang with that jump serve. And Cox.
Oh, put down.
Wagner. Again, Wabash started this way every set. Ergang. Trusty takes the dig. Nice little pass. Stays with it. Over to Wagner. Wagner off a block. Trusty. Wagner set across to Wagner again. Wagner into the block. Now get it back over. Good job by Harper. Cox floats it over the top. Very smart play, Steve.
Change up.
Yep.
They're used to her coming with the heater, and she threw the change up right there.
Number 12, Courtney Trusty.
Perfect timing. Trusty to serve. Vinipal takes the dig. Wagner gets up and fires one down. Tabitha Wagner picking up the kill.
With the serve for Wabash, number 25, Samantha Ergang.
Samantha Ergang back serving. Trusty. Harper set for Frazier. Frazier will tip it over. And Wagner stays with it, gets it back across the net. Here comes Cox.
There's the fastball.
Kaboom.
With the serve for North Judson, number
Lauren
6.
Cox, when she winds up and hits it, it comes across in a hurry.
Cox. Wagner having trouble with that. Then all the way back across, and Wyatt's able to get it over. Here comes Reinbold. Ergang able to make the dig. Pass by Vinipal. Wagner. Set. Harper. Over the top of the block, and a good job by Reinbold.
Here comes Judson back, tying it up at 4.
We knew that was going to happen. I mean, it's happened every set. Cox. Set for Wyatt. Wyatt off the block. Point and the kill for Wyatt.
Substitution for Wabash.
Olivia Short into the lineup, number 13 for Wabash. Back to serve will be Wagner.
Tabitha Wagner.
So Tabitha Wagner serving. Frazier. The set to Reinbold off of Hazlitt.
Wow.
Big time kill there by Frazier.
Substitution for Wabash, number 17, Kendall Field.
Kendall Fields, number 17 in there for Wabash. Harper serve. As it takes the dig. Tipped over by Stone. Cox will just send it over for a free ball. Ergang. Miscommunication there, but a good job by Wyatt. Reinbold finds the back line for the kill.
Substitution
Graff will
for
come
Wabash,
in.
number 23, Kaylee Graff.
Harper. Kendall Fields to take the dig. Pass across to Short. Short off of Harper. Cox from the middle. A great block by Wyatt. Mariah Wyatt got up there, took care of the Cox kill attempt. Graff back serving. Chambers, Trusty, and Cox will just send it over. Short set. Wyatt, Reinbold, able to find it.
Lady Jays just seem to have the answer every rally you get from Wabash.
So Frazier back serving. As it takes it, it's set by Graff, too short. Short rockets one off of Frazier.
Out of bounds off the 10-point Wabash. With the serve for Wabash, number 6, Mackenzie Hazlett.
So Hazlett to serve for the Lady Apaches. Tied up 7-7 here in the third set. Judson already up 2-0. Tough pass, Harper to Reinbold. Reinbold off of Hazlett. Reinbold serving. Goes to Fields on the dig. It's set by Ergang, and that's going to be a double hit by Brooke Ergang. Reinbold. This one very short, and there's an ace.
And the Blue Jays force a timeout here for the Apaches. We'll take a quick break and come back here in a moment on RTC TV4.
This broadcast
I don't
is
think
brought
of this
to
as
you
a high
in
school
part
weight
by
room.
these local sponsors.
It's more like a high school classroom.
Evans Agency in Rochester.
I'm learning how to manage my
offering
time here.
farm liability,
I'm
farm
learning that
personal
it's
property,
important to have
and
goals,
farm
and that it
outbuilding
takes
policies.
persistence
All
and commitment
customized
to
to
reach
fit
them.
your insurance needs.
I'm
Let
learning that
Judy
the
help
best
you
way to lead
protect all of your possessions. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Each year, RTC TV4 broadcasts hundreds of live local events happening right here in our communities. Become a sponsor and our audience is your audience. Logo sponsorships and commercial advertisements available. See for yourself online at rtc4.com. Vote Ed Schroeder for Cass County Sheriff. Ed is a lifelong Cass County resident and currently a major with the Indiana State Police. He is a trusted and proven leader who is committed to making our community better. Online at schroederforsheriff.com.
All right, back here at Case Arena.
Trusty keeping it alive. Oh, nice job.
Well, the Apaches get the point coming out of the timeout there.
And number 9, Abigail Venepal. Venepal with the serve.
So Venepal will serve. Chambers takes it. And Reinbold a little too far back on that kill attempt, right into the net. Oh, here we go. Wabash about to tie it up, probably. Venepal deep to Trusty. Pass by Reinbold to Cox. Cox able to flip it over and pick up the kill off of Hazlett.
Out of bounds on the 10-point Wabash. Substitution for North Judson, number 3, Alexi Harper. With the serve, number 2, Mackenzie Harper.
Mackenzie Harper serving for the Lady Jays. Venepal takes the dig. The pass by Ergang to Wagner. Trusty. Cox works it back over. Hazlett. Cross set to Wagner.
Out.
That's going to be out.
Out of bounds, point North Judson.
So Judson up 12-9 now here in the third set. Harper, a tough ball to handle. Venepal will pop it over. Set by Harper to Harper. Harper into the net, or into the block, and a great block by Wagner.
Point Wabash. Substitution for Wabash, number 12, Kylie Stone.
Kylie Stone comes in. Brooke Ergang back to serve. Ergang gets it over. Cox takes it. Harper sets back to Cox. Cox off the top of the net, and nobody touched it. That'll be a point for Wabash. Cox with the set to Pop. Pop off a Hazlitt.
North Judson.
Point for North Judson.
With the serve for North Judson, number 12, Courtney Trusty.
Courtney Trusty on the serve. Oh, it's an ace for Courtney Trusty. 14-11, Lady Jays. Again, right to Venipal, set by Wagner. Sam Ergang. Trusty gets underneath it. Keep it alive. Frazier. Wagner off a block. Set by Harper, and she'll set it over, and they're going to call a double hit.
North Judson, 2 hits, point Wabash.
Well, Judson fans obviously didn't like that call.
Yeah,
with the serve.
She had it in her hands a long time.
Ergang, Sam Ergang with the serve. And miscommunication, Reinbold and Harper.
Point Wabash.
So point Wabash, and they're within 1 from tying it up again. Samantha Ergang on the serve. And she'll bang it into the net. So
with the serve for North Judson, number 6, Lauren Cox.
I think they changed the point. Should have went to Judson.
Should be 15-13.
Yes, it should.
Yep.
That's inbounds. Harper able to find the back corner.
So 16-13 should be your score here in a moment.
They got it right.
Yep. Everybody's getting a little uptight right there. I think they're under control. They got it. They know what they're doing.
That's right.
I don't know. We make mistakes sometimes, right?
Not very often.
No. You're better than I am, then.
Yeah. Nobody sees what we do behind the mic. Oh, that's a tough ball to handle. And so Wabash.
Harper couldn't decide whether, underneath it or in front of it, and unable to get a good pass.
Wagner serving for the Lady Apaches. Floats it over. Frazier takes it. Cox coming in.
Go from the back row.
And nobody was even there.
Wow. How she got that over the net, got that back down. That was an amazing hit right there by Lauren Cox.
She's always on top of the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one thing. She's always on top of the ball. Lexi Harper serving. Hazlitt takes it. Graff. Short is just a little short at the net there. 18-14 Judson now. Harper, Hazlitt takes it. Pass to short, and oh my!
Not that time.
No.
Put that one away.
Yeah, she was able to time it up right.
For North Judson, number 8.
Pounding it down for that kill. Haley Graff back to serve for the Apaches. Cox takes it on the dig. The set. Reinbold. Reinbold on the back line finds it. 19-15. Frazier back serving for North Judson. Looking to get to that 20-point mark. Again, Judson's already up 2-0. And that's into the net. So point for Wabash.
With the serve for Wabash, number 6, Mackenzie Hazlitt.
Hazlitt back. Serving. That's going to be deep and out. Point for the Lady Jays. And there it is, Steve, 2016.
First one to 20. Trying to get set number 3 here, make it a 3-0 sweep.
Set Ergang to Ergang. And this time, Sam Ergang finds the sideline for the point and the kill.
For Wabash, number 9, Abigail Benapal. And number 8, Tabitha Wagner. Benapal with the serve.
Notice one thing, Cox does not come out of that lineup because she's so, you know, she's such a great defensive player.
Very versatile. I mean, we've seen her do, you know, great things up front, but she does it back in the back row as well. And it's just neat watching Judson.
Has a set by Ergang across to Wagner off the block. And that'll be a point for Tabitha Wagner, Lady Apaches.
We talked about it in the pregame, you know, watching these girls from Judson. I've seen them play basketball, you know, a lot of these girls, and just it's amazing how good they are here on the volleyball court as well.
Brooke Ergang on the serve. Cox will take it. Set for Cox in that left hand. Ergang, and they're going to call a double hit. 22-18, Judson.
And I don't know if you're aware of this, John, but number 14, Lily Frazier, sophomore, she was the leading scorer for all freshmen last year in the state in basketball. I mean, just unbelievable. She was like 23.5 a game as a freshman. So unbelievable talent there. It's kind of like Pioneer, you know, they just seem to have multi-talented girls, and boy, we're a couple points away from a all Hoosier North 1A and 2A state championship game.
Pretty awesome, man.
That is, man. I don't know. You know, you probably look at some of these bigger conferences around Indianapolis, and you probably get this happening a lot, but Hoosier North is a fairly new conference. I think, what, 4 years old?
4 years.
And boy, it's amazing how quickly they've really progressed. They've got a football state champion from last year, a softball state champion from last year. I mean, obviously both Pioneer, but they could have 2 teams in the volleyball state championship here next week.
Obviously, Triton, you know, with their basketball.
They're still going in football, too.
Yeah. 22-18, Judson. And Courtney Trusty to serve. She sends it over the set. And it's going to be a double hit. 23-18, North Judson. And
the fans in blue are on their feet.
Starting to feel it a little bit. So the senior Courtney Trusty. And just inbounds. And Coach Cromer over here can't believe that call. And it was very, very close. So we're gonna. So what they do? They just replay.
Are they gonna replay it?
So yeah,
they gave him the point.
Did they?
Just a little late there, so it's match point.
Match point. Ergang tip. Harper. Set to Frazier, deep, and that's going to be out of bounds.
The Blue Jay faithful have to wait one more time.
Yeah. So Samantha Ergang trying to keep it alive for Wabash now. Match point for Judson. Frazier. They're just going to have to send it over. Harper. Sam Ergang set. Wyatt. That's going to be out, and a point for the Lady Apaches. So they're still fighting. Ergang serve off of Reinbold. Cox pokes it over.
That's it.
There it is.
The Blue Jays do it.
25-20.
North Judson is your 2A North semi-state champion. They defeat Wabash 3-0, 25-22, 25-22, 25-20. Congratulations to the Lady Blue Jays. They're going to make a trip down to Ball State. This is pretty amazing, John. We got 2 Hoosier North Athletic Conference teams going to be representing down at Ball State next week. Pioneer in 1A and North Judson in 2A.
What's really crazy, Pioneer, that's the only team in the conference that beat Pioneer this year too.
Right.
So I mean, you got two quality teams in the state of Indiana in the same conference, are able to make it to the state finals.
Direct your attention to center court, where the athletic director of Frankfort High School, Mr. Ed Niehaus, will present the game.
But boy, I tell you what, Wabash put up quite a fight every set.
Congratulations to the Wabash Lady Apaches for making it here to the semi-state. Quite an accomplishment in itself. Unfortunately, their season's going to come to an end, one game short of a state championship matchup.
I do know that they did break their school record with that. I think 30 games wins. That's when they broke the state record or the school record. So 33 is just icing on the cake for a very talented Wabash team.
And there are your 2018 Class 2A North Semi-State champions, the North Judson San Pierre Lady Blue Jays.
There they are. Hey.
Boy, John, what an afternoon of volleyball.
No kidding, I was just
what
going to
an
say
afternoon.
that. I was just going to say that.
I don't even know what time, 7:43, wow.
Pretty awesome.
I want to thank all the folks here at Frankfort High School. Ed Niehaus, the athletic director here, came down earlier in the week and did my pregame testing and everything, and just very, very accommodating. Anything they need, all the folks back there in the courtesy room where they had a great spread in there, fed us before the games. And thanks to my lovely wife, Carrie, for jumping in on the camera there. It was kind of just a last-minute thing as we trying something a little different here. And thanks to you, John, for all you've done here. This is our last volleyball match. I tell you what, I think you agree with me. Volleyball's kind of fun.
Dude, I love calling it. I told everybody once I started calling Pioneer games, I was like, hey, this is fun. This is a blast to do, man. I said, you get into it. And, you know, I've never really I've watched volleyball, but never really sat and watched a live high school game. But, man, the music gets you going. And I'll tell you what, it's a fun game to call. And I can't wait, hopefully, for next year to do it. But, hey, we've got two Hoosier North Athletic Conference teams going to the state, 1A and 2A from the North, Pioneer and North Judson. Pretty awesome stuff.
It is very awesome indeed, and the atmosphere here all day long was awesome. The fans from both schools, all four schools, were ready to go and ready to cheer on their teams, and yeah, very big turnout. And appreciate Scott Sager back at the office for helping out and everything that he does for us here at RTC TV4. And I tell you what, it was a fun. You know, I looked at it, he sent me down to do a couple Rochester games, and I was like, volleyball, I don't know, Scott, you know, and I kind of fell in love with it. It's fun to call. It's exciting when it's played well, and that's the third match I've got to do here for Wabash, and a very, very good team, and they got beat by just the better team here this afternoon in North Judson. And take your hats off to the Wabash Apaches. You know, they fought hard, 22, 22, and 20 in all three sets. They didn't give up the fight at all. Just like I said, a much better opponent here today in the North Judson Lady Blue Jays. And a lot of these girls here for North Judson, they're going to have to put their basketball shoes on hold here for another week as they prepare for a state championship match down at Ball State. So what a great day here in Frankfort, Indiana. I tell you, the atmosphere here too. Carrie, get a little shot up there in the stands. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. This is the gym where a lot of the movie Blue Chips was filmed.
Yeah.
And it's just neat because growing up as a kid in Indiana in the in the 80s, basically, watching that movie, to be down here in the historic Case Arena watching volleyball today. Great job there, Carrie. Love that. This is a beautiful arena.
Yeah, it is.
Sound system is amazing.
It's almost like a small college, man. You walk around here in Case Arena, man. You walk around, and there's concourses out there. And
well, it was played as a college arena in the movie, so that was pretty cool. You walk in the doors there, and there's a little display box that has some of the stuff from the movie.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, some jerseys.
Penny Hardaway and my boy Matt Nover.
Yeah, can't forget about Matt Nover. Robert Montgomery Knight made a little cameo in there as well. And Nick Nolte. Mr. Ed Niehaus standing right in front of us. Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciate your hospitality. And we're going to wrap things up here. We appreciate everybody for tuning in to our coverage today on RTC TV4. And that's going to wrap it up for us for the fall season of volleyball.
Funny, Coach Rod Nye stayed around for this one because I'm sure that he knows nearly everyone on,
oh yeah,
pretty close to the coach and everything. You're in the same conference, and
sure.
I mean, it's just really neat to have two teams out of the same conference playing for a state title, 1A and 2A. I mean, that's just, I don't think it happens too often. That's pretty neat.
Not really, I would think, in a small conference. Like we said, maybe in your bigger conferences around Indy or something that happens when they're playing 3A, 4A, whatever. But yeah, greatest accomplishment here. Congratulations to Coach Nyes and the Lady Panthers, and also congratulations to Coach Fingerhut and the Lady Blue Jays, both moving on to Worthing Arena. So I'm going to say goodnight for my lovely wife Carrie up on the camera. For John Hines, I'm Steve Stricker, and thanks for tuning in to our coverage today on RTC TV4. And we'll see you next week. Actually, we're going to start basketball on Thursday. We'll be down at Caston with the Lady Comets tipping off the season for us with Lady Comets versus the Lady Dragons. And then John will be back on Friday over at Lafayette Central Catholic, where the Pioneer Panthers look to take the sectional championship once again. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you later here on RTC TV4.